What's up, YouTube? This is Jones, known as Petrol Enthusiast, coming back to you again with another do-it-yourself mod. Going to talk about my CL600, about the rear view mirror gasket seals on the doors. It's a known issue as with these older models of CL or Mercedes. This particular gasket right here, where this is the passenger rear view, where see how this gasket just deteriorates. Right there's a hole. I mean, the gasket looks all right, but there's a hole there, and there's just a bunch of electronic stuff that I don't want to get exposed to the weather. Same thing with the driver's side. Oh, there's the little Kiyomi right there. Now this is the driver's side. You could tell the gasket is in okay condition, but when you look up here, it's starting to get brittle. Okay, so instructions say to tilt the mirror all the way up, and there should be a little clip. Where you could see it. Okay. I see the clip right there. All right. So you should hear a click when you push that clip up and position the mirror back. You should be able to pull this out. Like that. There we go. Yeah, the seal is already coming off. So what you want to do now is move the mirror into the car like you're going to park it. So I'm just going to put the key in the ignition and just get the mirrors to move in. Hopefully I still have it in there. I think I do. So right now we're going to take these T20 bolts out. The three of them I pointed out earlier. This would be a lot faster if I did it this way. Oops. Be careful not to scratch your paint. Not like almost what I did there. Okay, so what I did here is that I took a razor blade and cut a section where I could go in between the wires and not hurt it too much, so you don't damage the foam insulation. So right here, I'm going to proceed on taking the seal out. Not to stretch out the wires too much, but we're going to cut the seal, the old seal, out. So the original seal, there are two holes. There's one for the main wire connection here, and then there's a small sub wire, I guess, for the LED lights. And as you can see, the compartment is there's a little seal in the middle that separates the two. With the new seal, apparently there is no connection there. It's just a big gap. And the same type of gap here at the top is the same. The part number here is different, but apparently, they're the same. So we're just gonna go with that. This gasket seal back on here when it's sealed up. Well, I went online and I saw that what they did was that they cut this section right here, and where you could slip it on. So like the only way that you're going to notice that the seal is cut is from the bottom. And usually the bottom part of this is going to be protected because mainly the water is going to be in contact right here, and the water will probably be dripping down there. So I'm going to probably make the incision like right here. I'll get a pair of scissors to do that and make the cut right here. Now I'm going to put the seal back. And put it back on the rear view mirror. That way, some things online, or some other videos online too, where they went through the door panel to to take the wire out, and I was like, man, that's a lot of work to just to take care of that seal. So what I'm going to do now is put back the foam fitting. A little bit. Before you tighten that too much, make sure that bottom seal is okay. Come on, hook in already, jeez. You can tell that one's not going in right, so we're going to try the other one. So right now we're just going to tighten up those T20 bolts. All right. Make sure the seal is in the proper place and fitment. You tighten last. So we're going to make sure that that slight cut that we put in the seal isn't noticeable. That's only if you're going to look underneath the rear view mirror, you'll notice the cut. But I would suggest doing that instead of taking the whole door panel out that I've seen some people in techs do, and it's not needed. It's just unneeded work. So right now we have the seal, the new seal on. I'll bring you a little bit closer. See where it's not deteriorated no more. It's nice and tucked in. And the only way that you're going to tell that it's cut is if you look on the bottom, and you'll see it right there. A slight incision, and it's not noticeable. Now we're just gonna put back the rear view mirror in the proper position. It's not misaligned or anything. Before we put everything back, everything looks okay. I mean, right here it's a brand new seal, so looking good. There's the snap. There. Nice and tight.